Hello Crochet's the Way followers, and welcome newcomers. Followers, you may have seen this project on the blog already. These are confetti hearts, which I called them that because I originally designed the pattern in thread. Obviously these are larger than confetti, but they're still quite small. It's a simple one round pattern. I'll be using worsted weight yarn in a size J hook, which I believe, since it's not marked on my All-American hook as always, I think that's a 6mm. I'll give you a moment to gather your supplies. It's a great time to pause the video if you need to do so. And I'll see you back here in just a moment. Before we begin, I'd like to try to explain as quickly as possible. There's two things here. Number one, about the pattern. For more advanced crocheters, you can find the written pattern on the Crochet is the Way blog. Just search Confetti Hearts. I will be covering the instructions for all the stitches for beginners. You might find that's more information than you need, or maybe you like videos and you want to stick with me here because it is a fast project. This won't take long. But the other thing I want to explain to you is more to do with the video itself, what's in it, and not the pattern. You've already seen my normal hand in the video today, but I haven't shown you my other hand yet because I want to warn you. I have cut two of my fingers, so I have my hand gloved up with a vinyl glove, and it looks very weird. I have it slathered in antibiotic cream and then gloved up, actually, because for followers, you might have already read that Rip Van Winkle is fighting a severe staph infection / MRSA. And for non-followers of the blog, I should explain that Rip Van Winkle, he's my husband. We call him that because he sleeps a lot. So, I've got weird mutant web gloved up hand going on here, and it doesn't look very nice. So I just wanted to give you a warning if you're weirded out by things like that. It's about to show up. Let's get started. We'll begin with a magic circle, and I'd like to show you what I feel is the easiest way to do that. You have your hook, and you have your yarn. Here's your tail. Yarn over the hook from back to front with the working yarn. Now, let's stick our thumb underneath there. I gotta grab my tail to hold it secure. So I can make a nice big loop on my thumb while I hold it like that. And then we're going to yarn over again to make another loop, and we want to catch the thumb there again. Yarn over one more time, but we're not going to go over the thumb this time. Now we're going to pull the yarn through the loop. Go ahead and hold those two loops secure. Bring them off your thumb and pull the yarn through. Now, this will be very unstable, all wonky, and if you let your hook drop, it will fall apart at this point. You'll have to do it over until you yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook to make a chain one. And that makes it so that now it stays. You have a magic circle. And that's the beginning stitch of our pattern, that chain one. Next, we're going to make a single crochet. To do that, you insert the hook in the loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have two loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through, and there's your single crochet stitch. And we're going to make another one of those. So the pattern starts with chain one, and 2 single crochet. So we insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. Now we're going to go into an even easier stitch, chains and slip stitches. Yarn over and pull through for a chain 1. Insert the hook into both loops, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then you're going to pull that loop right through the loop on the hook. There's a slip stitch. Chain 1 again, slip stitch, chain 1 again, slip stitch for a total of 3 times. Now we'll make the point of the heart, and that's as simple as 1, 2 chains. You can make 3 chains here. I did that on one of the hearts you can see there. It gives it just a tiny little more definition, but it really doesn't make it worth it, and a chain 4 makes it stick out too far, so save that 1 chain's worth of yarn if you want. We'll go back into slip stitches again. Slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, and slip stitch, chain 1. Now we're almost done, can you believe it? Back to single crochet again. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and to finish the pattern, chain 1 and slip stitch. Now, what is this? That's no heart, right? Well, that's the magic in the magic circle. Pull your tail tight. And ta-da! You have your, well, I have a not so confetti heart. It's a little bit bigger than that. Maybe you're using thread and maybe you have a confetti heart. Now, if you are a blog follower, then you probably, as I mentioned, have seen this project here. And I probably need to learn how to focus the new camera. Look at that, I did it. I think this is the first successful video I'm making with my new camera, so I hope you all enjoy it. Back to this. I held 3 strands of worsted weight together to make this larger heart that you see. So obviously you can see you can use this pattern for any weight yarn. You'll just have to change your hook size. And for this one I didn't even change my hook size. I stayed with that one, so it's a lot stiffer than these other ones, and those are all stiff because they're glued to a board. I guess I'm in a silly mood today. Maybe we should end the video. You can take the time to weave in the ends. That is the point I was getting to. But if you're using them for anything else, like what I've done here with my little board decoration, or you may have also seen for the Grannyspiration challenge on the blog, I used a bunch of these to cover some lettering on a tote bag, and it's all glued. I use hot glue on the tote bag. I use craft glue on this because I ran out of hot glue making the tote bag. Seriously, if you are not using them in something that they stand alone and you're gonna see it, if you're gluing them down to something, tie those ends in a knot and glue it down. It's so easy. But unfortunately, I'm sorry. If you're using it as a standalone project, then I guess you have to weave them in. But I don't have to do that today. I'm sorry, I really am in a silly mood. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I will stop talking your ear off. Don't forget to subscribe. You can like the video if you've enjoyed the project. You can follow me over on the Crochet is the Way blog. And I hope to see you next time for some more happy crocheting. Have a good day.